Episode 7. Our recent excursion up into Peak Skewed was far more successful than I could have ever imagined. I wasn't really sure what kind of route the game would take, if we would be barred off from actually defeating Nephili until we got something. They made a big deal about how tough she was, and she was intimidating, sure, but it seems like as soon as you got Charlotte in the party, after losing Silex, you could have gone directly up there and defeated them with just the two, without much abilities unlocked. I think that's good game design for a Metroidvania. But the whole time I was just wondering if there was some reason with her being the... what is it? I don't remember what it was called, but the spirit parasite or something? As if she would somehow become intangible, and if we needed something else to beat her. Actually, one of those thoughts that I had, maybe mentioned in the video or alluded to it last time. Because she had a fondness for cookies, hinted at by one NPC, and we could get cookies from a different NPC. Could have sworn we needed one of those sickly cookies, the disgusting ones, that somehow she would steal the cookie from us and end up sick, and that would be the key to defeating her or something. Or that would help us defeat her, but it doesn't seem like there was any point where she would steal your cookie. I don't think. Unless I needed the cookie equipped on my person. She did mention something about an offering or something, coming up without one. So maybe if you had one on your person when you came up, she would take it from your inventory? I don't know. I can't imagine why the disgusting cookie exists otherwise. Coming back up here to explore some things we haven't seen. And of course, dialogue. Didn't actually see that thing just now until just now. I guess we could only get that thing if we glide over to it, maybe. Right, it's a dash. Yeah, that's it. Cool. More health for Laguna. We desperately needed that. I think Laguna might be biased to having less health than the others, but actually looking at it now, he's kind of catching up with Clyde. Takes me a moment every time to remember their names. Whatever. Let's get that sweet dialogue. You're welcome. The weather's warmer. I can see the stars again. Charlotte, did you do this? Nephili's gone, Joya. It's over. Peak Skewed is safe. Sweet child, I don't have the words to thank you. You've always been the best of us. I'll be telling all my grandkids about the hero who saved Peak Skewed. I'm not a hero, Joya. This is my home too. For one day, honey, you have to feel good about yourself. That's the rule when you save lives. Okay, yeah, fine. But tomorrow I get to be grumpy again, okay? As always, darling, that's up to you. Oh, and actually, everyone else gets different dialogue too. Glad for it. You know, if you replace the steam flanges on your stove, it'd heat this space better. Well, thank you, sir. I'm such an old fogey when it comes to these contraptions. I'll do the repairs myself if you want. There's nothing I hate more than a worn-out flange. Nothing else, right? And Laguna. Here, darling. I made you some hot cocoa. And also I'm knitting you a scarf. Thanks, Joya. It looks so cozy. For the last time, Joya, he's not cold, he's just blue. We can dash now. Gotta remember that, too. Not as fast, but it's something. Yes, Shower mean cookies. Oh, actually, my little observation was right. It turns out the shelf was empty because Nephili was around, and now that she's gone, the shelves are all stocked up. Nice little detail. You can have any cookie you want. Only take one at a time, please. No commentary. We saved the world. Or the town, at least. And you're just still selling cookies? Wouldn't have it any other way. Are you sure you want that one? I think some of the ingredients went bad. If you want a stomachache, I guess it's your choice. Alright, I'll take back the peanut cookie you have and exchange it for a spoiled cookie. It's always nice to try something new. Any lore? No special lore on the cookie. I was so sure this had some interplay with Nephili. Maybe it does. I don't know. Oh well. I'll worry about it after my first playthrough, I guess. Nephili's gone. We don't really need to worry about putting on a cookie on anyone because I kind of like the loadout we have. I swapped out the Radiance ring on Clyde even though it's pretty effective on him, just because I want to try out some other items. These seem pretty interesting. Anything to rack up the damage on Clyde's super cool flamethrower. Don't really see how punching gloves help a flamethrower. Even if the mech punched, I don't think the gloves would help out the mech. Whatever. And lore. Let's actually read this one. A powerful parasite with control over wind and ice. By absorbing much of Ararat's atmosphere, she can assume a colossal yet unstable new form. As a sweet tooth. I hope she lives a long, long life, just so she can endure never getting to eat a cookie again. Oh, she's still alive then. I guess I just assumed she died. Her durability is A. And B in pretty much everything else except agility, but still pretty fast. I was kind of feeling how strong she was. Durability in A makes sense with her final form. Pipin looks like a chump compared to her, those stats. Did we get anything else interesting? We got Wendy. Wait. I thought we didn't get NPCs other than... Why did we get Wendy but not any other NPC like Kui or Troya or Victor? Strange. Well, she's got a D in special and an E in everything else. I guess cookies count as a special. Despite Nephili's frigid grip on Peak Skewed, travelers from all across the shell venture to Wendy's bakery to sample her famous treats and sweets. So she doesn't just sell to the town, I see. Must be pretty good cookies if you'd risk your life going up the mountain to a parasite god. She's 59 kilograms, less than Christy, but also shorter than her. Actually, looking at all these stars, I guess we get a star for every boss we kill, so that's a free completed log. Don't have to worry about grinding them out like the rest of these guys, so... I think at this point I might want to actually check back in on our friend, who also isn't here in the log, to see whatever prize we might get, but after we're done up here. Oh, I can just go down, can't I? Better to... Oh yeah, let's go down. Don't think I missed any collectibles over here. No, wait, this way. I think. Actually, either way is fine. But I want to stop by the hot springs. I like hot springs in video games. Last thing to check was just over here. Back at the peak. I guess there's this ledge that we never went off of. Looking at the night sky though, we kind of heard a little bit from, was it Goldrin, I think? When talking to one NPC, or one of our party members or something, he mentioned something like a fancy name, similar to the Arask, like B something. We should be able to see its corpse floating through the stars somewhere. Maybe not here, but I'm pretty sure. If he has a dialogue line like that, the developers of the game probably paid pretty close attention to actually draw it in the sky somewhere. But maybe not here. Just remembering to keep an eye out. Guess the wind doesn't let us go much further. But we can dash in a little bit. Never melting bar. One sweet bite is enough to rally even the sourest spirits. The bear remains invincible longer after taking damage. Good for recovery, I guess. I don't think I'll put it on right now, but I think it's a good idea to have it in case we fight a boss that seems like we're taking a lot of hits. Actually, during Nephili, this would have been useful during her fog attack, which I still don't know how I would have avoided. As Laguna, you could maybe float in the air a little bit by using your dash. But I can't think of a way to avoid how long it stays on the ground. The bar would help you take less hits from that. Charlotte's second favorite snack, after the cookies that her friend Wendy bakes. You mean this cookie, Wendy? You want this cookie equipped? I didn't think so. I like the sound effect when she dashes. Kind of like... not exactly sure what kind of sound it is. It's like electricity that... like an old TV or something, or... I don't know. Anything up here? No, wait, there was something up there. We already grabbed it. What about across? Nothing to speak of. Pretty sure. Let's keep gliding just in case. And nothing. Okay. Now for what we actually want to do. No, wait, we're stopping by here first. Game can be beaten in 70 minutes, by the way. Playing pretty abysmally right now. Decision anxiety when there are so many enemies on screen. Just gotta start shooting. Felt like that should have hit me. Glad it didn't, though. And here we go. Now we've cleared this up, and I still don't know how we should have jumped under this ridge. But I won't worry about it. What did we unlock? Last time we talked, you completed 7 Parasite Journal pages. By now you've completed 14 Parasite Journal pages. Good work, Agent. That's what I'm supposed to say. And I'll read it every time. I am honored beyond words to reward your efforts with 2 cool new things. Oh cool, we get these kinds of upgrades too. I kind of prefer Health on Laguna, but it all adds up. And one for Charlotte. Two more. I was actually wondering if it would be like a new item, like this scope every time, but that would add it to, I guess, power creep? That's not the right term, just maybe too many options or something. Alright, for what we actually want to do, we should head over towards the brain as planned. But we have so many options available to us, not only because we have Clyde, but also the glide. I kind of want to start over here, towards the beginning of the game, although I guess this is more like further partway into the game. What is this section anyway? This purple one. I guess purple is nondescript. And this magenta one is the beginning of the game, but I don't know what you would call it, other than the shell. This is also like the top level, but anyway, let's just go here. We can reach there by taking the upper route and going the long way around. I guess what I'm doing right now is rounding up all of the power-ups that I can pick up. If you're good at the game, you can just ignore that and go straight for the objectives, probably, definitely. How you get that sub 70-minute time. But I'll probably need all the help I can get. Oh shit. I went and passed it. Oh boy. What do I do now? How can I recover this? I could probably jump out here and make my way back up. No, wait. I can't. I'm going to have to go the long way after all. I bet once I get there, I'll find out I don't even have the ability I need to get those last 2 red things. We want to go up? Yes, maybe. No, no, we don't. Or, yes, yes we do. Make one mistake and it's a huge backtrack you have to do. Clyde's house, workshop, both I guess. Let's actually see how much damage this does. Oh, damn it. Killed in one hit. I wanted to see how much damage the electricity does. Should be 2 of these guys, right? So that's 62. Damn. It's hard to test this. Oh, I can just take it off. Right, obviously. Okay, so that's 40. And this was 62 last time, right? So... Actually, that's a weird increase. How much is that? Normally 40, but then... 58? Wasn't that 62? Does it increase the more she walks? Interesting. I think that's what's happening. Right, the real reason I'm here. Get in the ceiling. One more test. Does this actually hit? No. And actually... Still not sure this doesn't attack. When we were fighting Nephilim, it did seem to damage her. Oh my god, it is an attack, it's just so hard to hit. Well, that's an attack. This doesn't seem to be an attack, but this is. I'll keep it in mind if I ever need to hit this exact angle somehow. Right, I forgot I had this too. Also an attack. Great. I'm just here testing things, but I do want to see how much damage it does. 13. When we normally do 6. Pretty good damage. A nice melee option for Laguna, who is sorely lacking in that department. Or was. Alright, testing done. I'll use this stuff, but again, even if it doesn't really help me with gameplay really, I'm still just going to be... I skipped it again. I'm terrible. I'm so terrible. Should I just scrap this episode? That's not how I do things. Yeah, all this talking about how much damage things do, but they don't actually help me make decisions in terms of like gameplay and stuff. It just informed me about the game design, which is, as I mentioned before, kind of something that I'm just here to admire and enjoy. Taking a look at how much damage certain items increase your attacks by. Thinking about what the developer was thinking when designing those things, and thinking about the game balance and whatnot. Like that kind of thing. Useless as it is to me. I guess I'm at least maybe filling out my entries. Oops. Wrong one. Alright. This time we'll stop at every juncture and make sure. Yes, this is the one. Was that so hard? This is stupid, but I want to try something stupid. Nope, we want to do this. Can't exactly hit the sweet spot. Probably could've, but that's at least one way to take care of that guy a little bit more safely. Alright, what we're looking for is right over here. I think we had a little battle here last time, right? And last time we were here, oh. One of these then. Been a while since I last made supper in the field. I've missed the taste of food roasted over a fire. Actually, Clyde, why aren't you in the field more? You're a good fighter, especially in your mech. It's a shame you're assigned to the heart. Excuse me? Kid, you've got it all wrong. I like my job, and I'm good at it. Someone's got to keep Era's heart pumping. Did you know that more curatives work in the medical and research divisions than in parasite containment? Even so, when people picture us curative agents, they think of fearless fighters, like Silex. Not the ordinary folk who keep everything running. No one recognizes that we're curatives too. That's the real shame. Silex is a hero, though. Kid, I'm not saying he isn't. Silex saved my life more than once. Do you think we'll ever get him back? Kid, we'll do everything we can, but I don't want you to get your hopes up. It's Silex, though. He's the toughest there is. Yeah, he's real tough. But sometimes the world is tougher. Guys, this isn't helping. You can't predict the future, and trying to help us save Silex. And trying won't help us save Silex or defeat FP. Come on, everyone. Let's get some rest. Well, our rescue count went up. I guess that means Clyde is rescued? That was my initial assumption. The first cutscene we got, it went up by 1, and I think I thought Laguna was rescued, quote unquote. But that didn't really feel like Clyde was rescued, so that's probably not what that counter is for. Anyway, I'm going the wrong way. Wonder why that happened here. Probably just happens at any camp, depending on how many you've gone through or something. Or where you are in the story. How'd I miss these two before? I wonder. Yeah, that angle isn't really helping. But maybe I just need to get better at it. The Aerorask is at a healthy 77.99%. And Laguna's health went up. I'm so glad. Oh, what? Oh, I see. It does connect over here. Could we have gotten this way earlier in the game? No, there's no way. Laguna didn't have the dash. All we had was Silex. I think. Well, maybe we could have come here with Charlotte and matched up over there. But that would have been way later after we got that ability. No point in wondering. I don't have to stop and wonder about every possible route. I really gotta stop doing that. Does this? It doesn't. Need to connect up back this way. Let's check in on Grandpa, why not? And I guess we actually have to go this way. Still don't have Silex. First, anything new for Laguna? Nothing up there. I don't think. Probably. And so, no wait. This is all dialogue. Alright, same dialogue. And a conversation between old men. Wait, it can't be. Soren? Clyde, I haven't seen you since the job in Coastal Scoot. It's been forever. There's a Coastal Scoot? We get to go to the beach. That might not even be in this game, it might just be lore. But I hope we go to the beach. Don't tell me you're still working at your age. Well, I've got an important job now, old chap. I'm not installing sewage pumps anymore. This old plumber's working on Eros Heart. I take it you've retired then. So Clyde's a plumber. How fun. Like Mario. Yes, with Laguna to care for. I haven't had much choice. Of course. It always broke my heart when I heard about Asana and her husband. Getting the Laguna lore too. But believe me, she would be so proud of the person Laguna's become. Asana and her husband. No name for the husband yet. We did actually learn a bit more about his parents. What's curious to me is that there's a level above, like right here. Just a little bit curious about that. Might just be because we can sort of jump up there a little bit. Can't imagine what ability would get us anywhere higher. Unless we somehow get, I don't know, actual Shine Spark. Still no good at that. The sweet spot. I guess it is meant to be kind of hard. A little bit. But oh so satisfying when you do hit it. Kind of like a critical hit. Except critical hits you don't have control over usually. All random. When you do have control over it, or when it's hard to hit, to the point that it almost feels random, but still have control over it, it's more satisfying. No satisfaction. Damn. Actually, is it a good idea to still have this item on him? He has the least health now, so... The big damage is cool, but... I'll keep it. Until we find something cooler. I just like the idea of a big damage flamethrower. Okay. I should actually progress this episode. went way out of my way just to get those two things here, and I would have gotten it done much quicker if I didn't faff around and go the wrong way. Guess there's still some more things to check out here, especially because I have the bubble. But I guess we can continue. It's not like I have a rule that every episode needs to have story progress. But after episode 2, was it? Where I had so much trouble finding where to go. I feel like I don't want to spend whole episodes not making progress. Not again. This is the wrong way, but I'm glad I'm getting this, I guess. What was that sound? Oh. It seems nobody can use this upgrade yet. That's a Silex upgrade. I guess we could have come here after the wall jump, or... I don't know. Actually thought that was a Clyde upgrade. But the dialogue is interesting. We've gotten that as Silex before. But that dialogue is obviously there for if you get one of these upgrades for Charlotte or Clyde, and you don't know that they would join the party yet. It's nondescript. Alright. Properly exploring the new area this time, and actually... No, we've been here. Right. New area this way. I believe down here was just a blocked pass. Okay. And then... Oh. I did catch a glimpse of this, but... What the hell is that? Like airborne pathogens or something. 50 and 70 could be around... What is that, a 40% increase at maximum charge on this static sandals? Maybe. Oh, a little rift. And actually, we can't go any further. This isn't progress. Crap. This is embarrassing. No good, Laguna. Damn it, I was here before too. If I just walked slightly to the right, I would have known and not come back here now. Well shit, I guess I'm going this way after all. Or down this way. Alright, now we're in a new area. I briefly glanced at it, but I didn't internalize in my head. Impassable wall. Noted. Yeah, that is probably quicker than using Laguna's upwards attack. I should get used to using it. Okay. This isn't the way forward, but I guess I helped out the Aerorask a bit. Well, now that we have Clyde, we should be able to... I guess unintentionally I cleared out all the red things that I can so far. Pretty much. I remember there was some wooden panel somewhere that we should be able to open up with Clyde. Maybe over this way? I think that's the only place left to check, even though that looks like a dead end over here. In we go. Oh, we can do this too. They don't mark the upgrades on the map. I guess that's fair. Can't expect them to. Maybe there's something you unlock later that helps you find all the upgrades you missed. Wishful thinking. More useful than I ever realized, that attack. Oh, it's actually a bit small. Right. Should have just done that. This is the right way, right? Yes. And finally this. And our big prize is... Favorite Metal. The bearer takes more damage, but after they get hit, other party members deal bonus damage. Interesting. Already taking more damage using these as Clyde, but... How much is the increase? Doesn't say. They tell you 50% here, but it's... You could stack up attacks pretty well. Put this on someone that takes damage on purpose, maybe, I don't know. And then someone else that actually has a damage increasing item, like Charlotte, could deal out a huge attack. No need to theorycraft though. I'll just put it on and see if I can figure it out. Is it here? Yeah. We are going all the way around. A lot of this in this game. I actually kind of like it. Even if it does mean huge travel times if you happen to take the wrong turn. It's kind of better than teleporting around. Or at least I like it better than teleporting around. Games with fast travel kind of ruin, in some ways, the feeling of the scope of the world. The size. When you can just teleport around, everything becomes trivial. But with something like this, it's still fast travel, but it's not trivializing. You kind of have to earn it, don't you? Okay. This is not the correct way. Damn it. I might be getting lost again now. Oh boy. Can't go here, because that's the heart. We were told we can enter the spinal whatever with the help of Clyde, I'm pretty sure was what that was alluding to. How do we do that? This was an impassable wall after dropping down here. But how else would we open it up? I can't think of any other way to get to the other side of it. Probably a waste of time, but let's check it one more time. Even if I don't make any actual story progress this episode, I can at least say I rounded up a lot of the upgrades and killed a lot of parasites and whatnot. Oh. I almost made the same exact mistake that I did in episode 2. Not realizing that I can just continue down the critical path through one of these things. I'm glad I checked. Looks like this just loops back in, and there's no point in checking, but no. We still don't have a full circle in the veins here. As I theorized, I'm pretty sure we can only get a full circle after we get through the heart. Or actually, we may not even get a full circle. You're maybe not allowed to pass through the heart itself. I don't know. Just for free. We just get it. Okay, thanks. I didn't really test it, but can Silex like repeatedly jump off a wall with the wall jump? Seems like that might be it. Maybe. Wait a second. Oh, right. Then what? Oh, oops. Probably this. Ah, I see. You need the glide at this point. So actually I did it the correct way. I went and picked up Clyde somewhere here, then defeated Nephili and didn't hit a dead end here. Although I guess I could have picked up Clyde after beating Nephili. That might have been faster. But Clyde did help us beat Nephili, not just the damage he dished out, but also the extra health we have just by having more health from other characters. What the hell is that thing? Please bubble it. Or not. Oh. What is this? Get away from me. Oh, we just have to get it far away. Kinda looks like a door. So we're in it right now. This is the brain. I didn't really stop to think about it, but kinda cool. Neurons and synapses and whatnot. Shit, that's so much damage. He's dead. That is a lot of damage. Okay, 67 and 108. Part of that was because we had this, the static sandals, but I think we did a shit ton of damage because of the metal. I still need to properly test it out though. If Clyde goes down so quickly, it might not be worth it, but... Yikes, looks like those parasites even broke off a bit of Eras bone. I'm not so sure, actually. Eras bone is too tough for even powerful parasites to damage. It's more likely that this fracture occurred naturally. Eras is a living thing, after all. And every living body breaks down over time, even Eras. Eras is... dying? Laguna? I'm sorry to say, we're all dying. Well, hopefully not anytime soon, but Eras is aging, just like you and I are. That's why curatives like yourself, like yours truly, are so important. We repair what breaks and keep Eras healthy. How do you even start to repair a bone this large? Well, I don't work on their bones. I have the honor of monitoring and repairing Eras' heart. You're looking at the guy who patched Eras' ruptured septum and kept their blood flowing. I get it. He's a plumber, so on a large-scale plumbing project, he's basically working on the heart. Kind of. That's the analog. Compared to that crisis, this tiny fracture is nothing. Eras probably didn't even notice. But I might make use of this little fragment of bone, given the grain and tensile strengths. It might be exactly the component I need to upgrade my mech to full functionality. Perfect. As always, Eras provides us with exactly what we need to survive. We got the dash. / hover. That's incredible. It's also a downward attack, but you run out of dash pretty quickly. Basically a flamethrower. Oh. No! I should have thought more about it than not at all. Angle's still all wrong. Alright. Maybe the thing comes off. Have some chocolate. I'm sorry, Clyde. I didn't respect you enough. So this also leaves a trap, I assume. You can kind of throttle it, but then you run out of fuel. Can maybe activate it 3 times or so. Maybe more. Three or 4. So what does this do for us? Lets him glide, kind of. Oh, it lets him go up and down too, a little bit. I think the dash is the same speed as everyone else. I guess the main thing is that it attacks down. Strange that the flamethrower couldn't let us do that. As far as movement goes, I'm not sure how this helps us get to new areas other than destroying barriers. Well, what we can do is kind of combine the hovers of everyone. Didn't really do it well there, but you can get a lot of airtime, I guess. Kinda like that. Not sure what useful that is. Probably not. Not at all useful. I think for this one we have to come back around, so only way up is forward. Or only way forward is up. 280. Wow. Big numbers. Let's go down first. What's going on here? Still an awkward angle. Yeah, that makes sense. More health for Clyde. Sorry we keep on almost killing you, Clyde. Oh, there's a lot going on here. But I guess this is how we get over there. Can we... No. Looks like one of these platforming challenges. I already failed again. I'm so bad at this. That does remind me I have to check the tech. I guess we can do it now. We should be able to dash, like Victor said, to recover faster, right? Like that. Teching. I'm sorry to damage everyone so much, but that's it. I guess I could have done that the whole time as anyone. As long as I had the dash unlocked. Or maybe you don't even need it. Crap. I can't reset my health. Oh, just gonna have to do it right. Alright, we made it. Oh no. No, no, no. We are not good. Okay. Shit. You can do that anywhere. Unbelievable. What a bastard. I'm gonna go the other way. Devil you know, rather than the devil you don't. Give me some health, please. Or not. Can I even... I'm sure I can. This is what his ability's for. Just gotta do it right. And not wrong. Oh, we just go back here. Damn. That's actually a problem for me. I should have gone up and cleared the pass. Oh well. Guess we can go this way. And back down. And in. And we're at a camp. Okay, good. After a near-death experience like that, it's a good idea to take a break.